Check engine light on. 2011 Nissan Altima. So we're gonna look at the mass airflow sensor, get it cleaned up, maybe get it swapped out if need be, clean up the throttle body, and come back. All right, so first thing we're gonna do to get to the mass airflow sensor, we're gonna unplug the negative wire on the battery. That'll also reset the check engine light, but it's a clip here. Pop this little clip off, and then we're gonna remove the 2 screws, pull out the mass airflow sensor. Also, this plastic piece will come off so that we can get better access to the throttle body back here, get that cleaned up, and I'll check back in once you go from there. Got my negative detached here. This little connector, you'll see this clip, just pop it off. And then we're gonna get our fancy Phillips head and pull these off. Now, I'm gonna use 2 hands so that I don't strip these screws though. So, but you'll see these 2 screws right here. When you pull it out, you wanna make sure that whatever way you pull it out, the same way you pull it in. Because if you flip it this way and put it back in there, it ain't gonna operate the correct way. But we're gonna spray into there with the cleaner, that direction. And we'll spray on this side some too. And then we'll let it, this should dry with no residue. We'll pick this up at the local auto parts store. It'll dry with no residue, but we're gonna let it sit for about an hour or 2. Make sure you get everything good, but it's cool and dry here, so it might not even need that long. And then I'm gonna go ahead and get that throttle body too. We got the throttle body off right here. There's 4 screws, you can see 3, and there's 1 tucked behind in there. The throttle body cleaner. Get in there and get that cleaned out. Sprayed in. Let it sit a little bit. We'll do a little more deep cleaning and get it good. We'll plug everything back up. Check see what we got. All right, so we got everything buttoned back up. Gonna give it a crank and let it run for a little bit, see how it looks, and then take it around the block, see if that light comes back on. We'll tighten that plastic back up a little later. See where we're going. Let's get in here. Sound a little smoother. Yeah. So right now the check engine light, of course, is not on. No, it's not on because he had the battery off. So I'm gonna let it run for a little bit, and then we'll spin it around the block a little bit and see how it go. All right, so everything's off right now. First little drive. We'll see how it goes. Brakes not on. Okay. Go to the right when the stuff's on.
I don't know what that noise is.
Probably some of your front wheel. Maybe your rotors or something. Grinding.
That don't talk about it might be something. Look at it.
It could be something in your rotors. Your rotors might need to be shaved to balance, so they may just need to be replaced. The main thing we want to see.
See stuff when you stop.
Yeah, I think you probably got some debris in your rotor.
Yeah, that's somebody said. He said it might be.
So we spun it around the block a little bit. No check engine light. So what we're gonna do is same thing tomorrow. Put a couple miles on it, let it run, and I think the cleaning of the mass airflow sensor is what we needed. If it check engine light comes on again, then we'll change. We'll just swap the mass airflow sensor out and do what the code is suggested maybe. But I think that cleaning got it done. We got the throttle body cleaned out. So as of now, everything is good. Everything is good. No check engine light. That's